I'm just an ordinary student, someone who doesn't want to stand out too much or get involved in any trouble at school. To be honest, I never wanted to join any club, but since it was mandatory, I had no choice but to become a member of one. For the past few months, we've undergone rigorous training, learning the skills and discipline required to be part of this club. And now, the moment of truth has finally arrived. The final test that will determine whether we can become official members. Today, all our efforts will be put to the test, and only those who pass will earn their place in the club. That pretty much sums up what we're doing here. Welcome everyone to another horror game called Last Camp. A game where we're trying to complete our final test to join this club. I'm not sure what the club is about. Seems like it has to do with camping perhaps. I really don't know actually. Yeah, survival skills. Also, it doesn't look like we can interact with this wood, although I bet we're going to have to come back and collect firewood at some point, as we've seen in another game or two that we've played on this channel. Looks like here's the camp we're going to, or the campground. Alfred. Hey, finally you're here. We've been waiting for you a while. Why are you late? Whatever. Go talk to Hugo. He's already asking about you since I was here. Okay. Clearly, another game where English is not the first language of the developer, but that's okay. I'll try to fill in where I can. Yeah, put the logs there. Okay, that makes sense. Let's see. So I'm assuming this is Hugo. Hugo. Finally, you're here. I thought you'd be too scared to come. Excuse me, I'm not a 7-year-old kid anymore. All right. Since you were late, we already prepared the tents and the campfire. But the wood for the campfire is not enough yet. Can you bring 5 woods? All right, cool. So, like we anticipated, we have to grab some firewood. Interesting sound. But yeah, this is kind of an interesting... I can't carry more than... Oh, I can't carry more than 1. Okay, I see. 1 at a time. Let's go, in that case, let's go down the path and pick up the furthest one and get closer as we go. But it's kind of an interesting premise, I think, for the setup here. We are going to have to complete some kind of tests in the woods. I'm assuming it's going to be at night. Something's going to go wrong. Not bad. Not a bad setup. Graphics-wise, looks pretty okay. It runs pretty smoothly. I'm glad to say. We've definitely run into some others recently that haven't been very optimized or whatever. You may or, whether or not you're a fan of this sort of look, kind of subjective, obviously. I don't mind it on this game so much. I feel like the way the fog comes in is pretty nice. Yeah, I don't mind that sort of PSX style, look to it. They didn't try to throw extra like VHS filters on top or whatever. I think it's all right. Is that 5 actually? Oh, I guess I wasn't counting. Too busy running my mouth and looking around. Okay, let's see. I don't think I saw another one on the path here. Also, it doesn't seem like I can sprint. Oh, wait. Oh, I can sprint diagonally. Familiar with that math problem in programming when you do diagonals and stuff. That's okay though. I prefer the fact that I can move a little bit faster without having an actual sprint in the game. So I'm not going to knock points off for that. Let's see. Where's this last wood? I'm assuming we got 4. Ah, here we go. But that is okay. Let's see. No messages saying we're done or go back and talk to him, but okay, that's it. Thanks. Where's the seniors? They haven't come? Nope. Seniors always being seniors, do whatever they want. Come whenever they want. Come on, don't say it like that. You were late too, right? Looks like Alfred wants to talk to you. All right. You know, I heard rumors that said last year during this test one of the seniors was missing. Really? He was never found. Is that for real? Nah, I just heard it. Maybe you could ask Higo. He failed the last year's test, right? Oh. Okay. Can I ask you something? Yeah, what's that? You, failed last year's test, right? Yeah, that's right. Is it true that last year there was a missing senior during the test? Yes. Also because of him, I was failed. What? What do you mean? I mean, because he was missing, the test was canceled, and the leftover contestants were all failed. Oh, okay, that's fair. So you didn't really fail, they just canceled the test, right? I mean, come on. Let's forget about that and just wait. Interesting. Finally, the seniors arrived at dusk and gave us instructions before the test. The rules were simple. We had to move from post to post, undergoing a test at each one. In the end, they would decide whether we were worthy of becoming members or not. And finally, it was my turn. I was the last person to be tested. They blindfolded me and led me to an unknown location. When they removed the blindfold, all I could see was complete darkness, an endless void stretching in every direction. The silence was suffocating, and for a moment, I felt completely alone. Alright, finally, it's my turn. I have to go to the first post now. Okay. Well, it doesn't look completely dark out here. Interesting. I like that. It looks like we do have a light circle around us, so I don't know if it's supposed to be darker. I don't think there were any settings I could change in the beginning, and actually I can't actually pause the game now either, so I don't think there are any settings. I think, yeah, that would be my only suggestion. Make it a little bit darker here, or, you know, maybe have not necessarily, have it pitch black, but maybe have that sort of same fog effect, but with darkness, so that we can't see as far. Okay. Oh, I see. So it's like each station we have to go to. What is going on with I love I both love and hate it. The way the faces are slapped on this model. That's so funny. It's interesting. I don't know if maybe we could blend that a little better, but I think that's pretty funny though. It's like he's wearing someone else's face. Weird. You, the last contestant. Is that right? Yeah. Yes, senior. What's your name again? Liam, senior. Good. First question for you. You've already asked me 2 questions. Anyway, if there's a meeting for this club, and also you have work to do, which one would you choose? Work? Probably I choose to finish my work first. There you go. Finish the work and then still go to the club. See, he's thinking. He's not saying I'm skipping. I want to be there, but obviously work, you know, you guys aren't going to pay me. I need to, you know, pay bills and whatnot, eat, that kind of thing. So you don't care about this club? Is that what you learned from us? No, senior? Then why? Next question. What principles must we have? We must have discipline, teamwork, and hard work. Good. Now go to the next post. Okay. Interesting. Didn't seem like too hard of a test so far. Where'd the music stop? Is this the post here? I can see it, but I can't. I guess I have to go around. I am starting to feel like I do want a sprint now. Oh, maybe that's not the second post. What? Okay. I guess that was supposed to be a jump scare. Oh, I see. There's like a graveyard over there. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know what that was. All right, interesting. Okay, music's back. Oh, the music stopped for the jump scare, I guess. That's kind of... yeah. I feel like that could be handled a bit better. But also, what even was that? I'm not sure what that was supposed to be. Okay, so this is clearly it. Where's the senior? Is this the right post? Huh. I should probably go back to the first one. Yeah. Oh, hey, whoa, that's a jump scare. That's a much better one. I don't know what that other one was. That's a good one right there. Another slapped on face. You know, the first two guys, I guess, did have that as well, but I didn't really notice it. Maybe they didn't. Maybe they did. I'm assuming they did because the bodies look pretty much the same, but interesting. Sorry I shocked you. I just came back from answering nature's call. All right, Lewis. Can I ask you first, senior? What's that? Is it true last year and during this... Wow. Is it true that last year during this test there was a missing student? Why would you ask that? Who told you? Of course, it's just a rumor. Uh-huh. Based on your first set of responses, I don't think it was. Don't mind that. You'll be okay. So let's jump to the test. It's simple. I've put 4 clues in the graveyard ahead. You have to find and crack the code. Once you've cracked the code, wow. You've already cracked the code, tell it to me. All right, so we get the code, we give it to him. That's what it's basically saying. Remember, the code is just 4 digits. Okay. All right, senior. So a 4-digit code. Oh, so we did see a graveyard. Okay. We're going into it. Nice. Wait. Oh, so the thing that ran in here, maybe we're going to get to see what that crab it was, huh? Oh, there's something over here. Wait. Looks like a... Oh. Oh, it's a note. There were 4 of us in the scout club who went to camp. Okay, so 4. Oh, here's another one. While we were sleeping, exactly at 3 o'clock, we heard a creepy whisper. Okay. So 3 o'clock. So 4 and 3. Thought I saw one over here. Oh, here it is. Oh, there's the last one. Okay. The whisper said, the 6 of you will not be safe here. Okay, 436. Oh, wait, there's another note. Wait. We arrived at the campsite at 9 o'clock and immediately set up our tents. Wait. Oh, does it have to go in order of the story? Okay, that makes sense. Is this a different note? Oh no, this is the 3 o'clock one. Okay, so there were 4 of us. We arrived at 9. At 3, we heard a whisper, and then the whisper said 6, something about 6. Okay. Oh, only 6 of you will survive? Something like that? So, 4936? The way he snapped his head. Oh, wow. Okay. I can't. Oh, there we go. That's right. You cracked it. Next is the 3rd post. That will be the last post. Also, that might be the hardest one. Good luck. Okay, that wasn't too bad. So far, kind of simple. Wait. If this goes through here, do I go back and go a different... Was there a different path? I'm not sure. Or do I go through the graveyard? I think I go... Was there a way through? I don't remember if there was a way through. I'm assuming there was, but I just wasn't paying attention. Okay, so we had the... whatever it was that ran apparently into and through. Yeah, there's a way through. Into the graveyard. We heard some like whispering and stuff, but... I don't know. Oh, this doesn't look good. Oh, that actually really doesn't look good. That's... Oh. Holy crap. No. This can't be real. Senior? Oh, God. Who did this? Who could do this? What do I do? I'm just gonna... I'm assuming this goes back to camp. Oh. Hey, is that who I think it is? It is. Why? Why'd you do this? Because they deserved this. They? You mean the seniors? Huh? But why? You're new here. You don't know anything. You don't know what I've been through. What they did to me. The punches, the names they gave me. The games they played on me. School. It was never a school to me. It was hell. Every single day, I woke up with anxiety, fear, loneliness. It ate me alive. It tortured me. No one ever cared. This world, it's never fair. The rulers always get the satisfaction, and the slaves always get the pain. Kindness? What is that? Kindness never existed in this cursed world. But you didn't have to do this. The ones who've never felt pain will never understand what this feels like. They have to know the pain. They have to think about the pain. And they have to feel the pain. No way. I'll give you a chance. Keep your mouth shut. We'll pretend this never happened. I'm gonna just... Okay. Alright. Yeah, we're good. We're cool, right? I see you later. Oh. Okay. Run. Just keep running. That was the only thought in my head. Nothing else mattered. I couldn't stop. I couldn't look back. The fear clung to me like a second skin, suffocating, relentless. I stumbled into the senior, gasping for breath. Words fought to escape my lips, but all I could manage was a frantic, desperate plea. Someone was killed. I couldn't tell the truth. I was too scared. I didn't want to die. That night left a scar on my soul, a deep wound that never healed. The forest, the camp, became symbols of terror, echoes of a nightmare I could never wake from. The club was disbanded, erased like it had never existed. No one spoke about it. No one dared. And Hugo? I never saw him again. They declared him missing. But I know the truth. He's out there, somewhere. And I know, one day, he'll come for me. Please, God, save me. Okay. Even in the missing person photo, they have the face slapped on. That's pretty funny. But okay. Now I think there are multiple endings to this game, so I think I'm gonna try something different. Well, I went back through and I was reading the notes again for the code, and on my way back I was walking next to this tree and now I'm stuck and can't move. So I'm gonna have to restart the game again. Great, cool. So first bug I've seen. Huh. Okay, so after relaunching the game and getting back to this part, this is exactly what I was talking about that I wanted to see for the night. So I guess it was a bug. The last 2 times I played it, it didn't have this darkness effect going on. But wow, okay, interesting. I guess this is what it's supposed to look like. Yeah, this is what I expected more from the nighttime scene. Weird. Okay. Yeah, this is way more creepy now with it has the effect I'm looking for from like not being able to see anything in the darkness. Also, I realized here we don't actually have a choice of what to say. Everything is pretty linear, almost walking sim. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. So there should be, it looks like someone running there. I guess it's supposed to be Hugo, maybe? I don't know. Or maybe the other senior running. Who knows? I have no idea. Not sure why that exists. So we should be able to put the code in now without going to get the numbers. What was it again? I already forgot. 4936, I believe. Yeah. Okay, so the reason I went back to check last time before I got stuck in the tree was to make sure it wasn't randomized because... Yo! What? Oh. Oh, hi. Who are you? Oh, okay. Huh. I guess that's who ran through before, and they probably weren't supposed to see that. Interesting. So what I want to do, instead of going up that way, I want to go back and try to talk to the other guy and see if I can. Oh. I saw the ripped bodies. Blood was still flowing, pooling beneath them. The smell of iron filled the air, making me sick. My hands trembled. My legs felt weak. But I couldn't stay here. I turned and ran as fast as I could, as far as I could. I didn't know who did this. I didn't want to know. But I knew this wasn't over. One day, the truth would find me. Ah, okay. Another interesting thing, this keeps changing colors every time I launch the game. Sometimes it's red, sometimes it's white. Interesting. Well, yeah, I think, pretty interesting short little game. Not too bad. I like the art style. Interesting concept for sure. A little underwhelming at the ending. I like the first one that we had. The second one's a little lackluster, maybe. I don't know. I guess initially I kind of felt like maybe we would get chased by Hugo or whatever, but I guess since there's no sprint, that we really can't do that. But maybe that could be something that they add in. I think they're still updating the game because I saw, actually, I think it was just updated last night before I played it. Not sure what it was like before, but yeah, maybe that's something they can do after the fact. But in any event, let me know what you thought of this game down in the comments. If you enjoyed it, go ahead and hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. As always, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. I hope you have a wonderful day, and we'll see you in the next video.